Hi, welcome back to my workshop. This is a follow-on from my video I did some months ago now about bookbinding by an old letterpress printer. I'm still doing notebooks. I've got hundreds of the things now. What to do with them I don't know at the moment, but I thought the time had come, as I've improved on them, to come up with a new idea of something different to do. So I came up with the idea of a start any time of the year diary. Now, what I've thought of is if you've got a page like that with empty boxes for the months and the dates, you could fill it in, and this would you could start this any time of the year. It could be for sport interest, training, etc. Tax year, okay, not so interesting. But what about birthdays or anniversaries? So I've thought along the line and printed out some sheets and calculated that if I did 28 sheets double-sided and put them into 4 signatures of 7 sheets, I'd end up with 56 weeks. Okay, that's fine. But what I wanted to do was have the first sheet and the last sheet in the first and last signatures blank, as per this one here. It starts on a Monday, so the previous day is blank, but obviously the corresponding day on that is in the middle of the signature, so it would have to be printed on both sides. The same at the back. I wanted a blank sheet at the back. I soon found out that they're both different, so you can't use the same printing, you have to do them differently. So we end up, as I say, with our 28 sheets with a separate top and bottom. I've done this in a previous video of I drill rather than use a bradawl, and I can go through the whole 28 sheets in one go, which I find quite good. I then end up with after binding, PVA glue and a bit of the old cheap mull, I've got a finished item. This one, as you can see, is there already. I just need to trim it to fit. I use the same size as I did for my notebooks. I've just got to trim it and fit it, but you can see in the background my old faithful guillotine, which will make light work of that. So the finished item will look like that. So the front page, when it opens, says start any time of the year, ideal for, well, I put academic, sport and other interests on this one. Room for name, years, and yes, I do use salvaged and recycled materials wherever I can. Cheap scraps of paper, cardboard, well, cereal packets make wonderful if you laminate them for the boards, and it's cheap. So that's the finished article. As you can see, you can turn to any month. Now, the question now is, what do I do with them? So, over to you a little bit on this one. I'm going to try and find out how I can test the market to see if there is actually a market out there for them and whether I can actually get rid of them. Well, many thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. You might have even learned something, and until the next time, bye.